Welcome to the edge of your seat, where ambitions turn into achievements and inspiration propels you forward. Today, we're plunging deep into a remarkable story, a tale of triumph, despair, and a quest for purpose that rewrote the destiny of an Olympic superstar. This is not just any narrative. This is a life lesson etched in sweat and tears, a roadmap of resilience, worthy of your utmost attention. Settle in. You're on a journey to discover how internal upheaval can catapult you into a realm of authentic living and unimaginable success. In the luminous wake of glory and prestige, when the golden shimmer of medals and the spotlight of fame illuminate the victor's stand, one would hardly peer into the shadow of emptiness that could lurk beneath. Picture this. You're standing atop the world, an Olympic champion, draped in accolades with the world at your feet, a scenario where the veneer of happiness should be impenetrable. Yet, there exists a profound paradox in reaching the zenith only to stumble into an abyss of despair. I invite you to contemplate a scenario where an Olympian's crowning achievement morphed into a crucible of covert anguish. At a time when social conversations were more restrained, a singular athlete bravely exposed feelings of post-Olympic depression, a narrative unfamiliar and unspoken in their epic. Envision being entwined in a pinnacle of paradoxical agony, bearing the weight of a dream realized, only to be met with the internal inquiry, "What now?" The silence after the applause can reverberate like thunder in an empty hall, deafening, disorienting. How does one navigate through such an enigma? How does one reconcile the accolades with the ache, or the adoration with the alienation? Perhaps the answer lies not in the blaring fanfares but in the quiet after the curtain call, in the solace of solitude and introspection. It was in these silent spaces where the true battle began, a battle not against competitors but against the confines of expectation and identity. Now, transport yourself to an epoch where prevailing norms silently dictated the parameters of personal truth. Imagine the plight of a spirited soul entrapped in societal preconceptions, yearning to break free from the clandestine struggles of identity. Breaking the chains of concealment necessitates an inner valor that transcends physical prowess. It requires conviction, not just the conviction to confront oneself but the courage to confront the world with one's entire, unfiltered being. The portrait of bravery extends far beyond the luminary acts perceived by the public gaze. Step into the shoes of an individual who chose authenticity over accolade, who embraced vulnerability to harvest veracity. This is a salute to the braveheart who was willing to forfeit everything, annexing self-peace, harmony, and authenticity that soon drew the world closer. The ripple effect of such audacity? An ever-evolving dialogue in arenas beyond sport, like corporate spaces, where diversity and inclusion started to echo louder. Leadership, however, isn't merely about groundbreaking declarations or seismic shifts in personal narratives. It is also about the delicate art of being approachable, about nurturing a culture of empathy and openness. It is about understanding that each journey is chronological, unique, and not subject to comparison or judgment. True influence is about supporting others and finding their individuality, encouraging the silent voices to eventually resonate with clarity and confidence. So, wherewith does one commence on this voyage of impact and activism? Recognize that the magnitude of activism need not echo through the clamor of marches or through the magnitude of movements. Sometimes, the gentlest of voices can spark the most enduring of changes. Tangible involvement can burgeon from simple acts, volunteering time, donating resources, or even offering a moment of genuine connection to another's plight. It's about igniting change, one thoughtful step at a time, and acknowledging that often, the smallest of droplets can stir the most powerful of waves. To the aspiring changemakers, I urge you not to linger in the wings, awaiting the perfect moment or cause. Instead, embrace action, however fragmented or unpolished it may seem. Understand that the pathway to change is paved incrementally, each stride fueled by both the missteps and milestones, by acts of trial and open-minded adaptation. The journey may be circuitous, imbued with errors and trials, but it is precisely within these contours that wisdom is carved and resolve is steeled. And now, to those sculpting their path, the young and the restless, braving the crossroads of adulthood. To the 20-year-olds, awaken the leader within. It's time to grasp the reins of self-governance, to crystallize your ambitions, and to fortify the circle that will uphold you. Let accountability be your compass and perseverance your sail, as you ride the tides of self-leadership toward the horizons of your making. Remember, your narrative has the potential to touch lives in ways you may never fully unravel. Your story, once shared, becomes a beacon for others, a catalyst for transformation, and a testament to the power of vulnerability and the pursuit of authenticity. Before I sign off, I have a message that resonates beyond the pixels of your screen. If this narrative speaks to you, if the echoes of this discourse resonate through your ambitions and dreams, then join the legion of aspiring greats and subscribe to this channel. Like this video and hit the notification bell, for it is not merely an act of support but the first stride towards transforming insights into outcomes and ambition into accomplishment. Reflect on the insights shared today, ponder over the numerous anecdotes and wisdoms, and ask yourselves, which of these lessons will you infuse into the fabric of your life? What actions will you initiate that reflect the boundless potential within you? May your journey be robust, and may your quest for success be as memorable as the stories that inspired you. Thank you for taking this journey with me, and remember, in the theater of life, you are both the playwright and the lead actor. Make your story one for the books. Goodbye. Until we meet again on the stage where wisdom speaks, and actions reverberate with purpose. Greetings, champions. What if I told you that right now, this very moment, you could make a pivotal decision? A decision that propels you from the confines of wishful thinking into the exhilarating realm of action and achievement. Today's not just another day. It's a fresh start, teeming with potential. Let's dive into your journey to excellence, where the only thing standing between you and your aspirations is the pursuit itself. Picture this. Each one of us has been gifted with the same set amount of time, 24 hours in a day. So what differentiates the triumphant from the idle? It's the way they harness those hours. And as we embark on this epic voyage together, I am here to be that resonating voice that nudges you from the ledge of one day to the solid ground of day one. Let's smash the veneer of mere speculation. You're not here to simply dream of a grand future. You're here to forge it with sweat, determination, and an unrelenting pursuit. So let me ask you, are you a spectator in the Colosseum of dreams? Or are you the gladiator armed with ambition, ready to carve victories each day? How often have we cloaked our procrastination with the guise of one day? That elusive moment when we presume will transform our lives. Gaze upon the past. How many one days have slipped through the sands of time? Reframe your narrative now. Transform one day into today is day one. The essence of becoming your utmost self doesn't rest in the echoes of what you desire. It's etched in the robustness of who you dare to become. The very fabric of your dreams pales in comparison to the vivid tapestry of your becoming. Being legit isn't a facade. It's a relentless pursuit of authenticity, and it demands everything you've got. Do you yearn for that coveted trophy of triumph? Ask yourself, are you equipped with the urgency to chase it down, capture it, and claim it as your own? In the cold, dark depths of the ocean, the shark's unyielding pursuit is an exemplar to us all. In the dense, untamed jungles, it's the lion whose relentless chase reigns supreme. In what ways, you might wonder, are you embodying the sheer force of these unstoppable predators? Are you the dreamer lost in reveries, or the chaser sculpting reality with each fervent stride? The time for contemplation has passed. Today, we trade passive dreaming for the vigilant chase, for the art of pursuit. It begins with baby steps, small wins amassing into monumental glories. It's in the diligence of daily focus, extreme attention to every detail, that's where true greatness is cultivated. Remember, to reach uncharted terrains, to ascend peaks yet conquered, you'll need to embrace a sort of radical boldness. It requires you to invest every iota of your time towards your calling. In this world of constant flux, understand this time waits for no one. It's a relentless, ticking force, heedless to our pleas and our plans. But here's where your power lies: recognizing, valuing, and seizing every precious moment of your life. When the morning light graces your window, when you take in that initial breath of a new day, you've been handed another chance to pull at the strings of your destiny. Don't just tug lightly, haul with the might of your aspirations until the fabric of your dream is woven into reality. So let me anchor this into your mind: it's day one of the rest of your journey. And here's a straightforward insight: if you want to catch those distant dreams, you've got to sprint towards them. Forget the casual pursuit. It's about being fiercely proactive. As you shape your path, who will you become? Will you embody the essence of your goals, speak the language of success, and walk the path of the relentless? Now, let me offer a token of wisdom to further your cause. Success isn't confined to grandiose leaps. Instead, it's crafted in the quiet persistence of daily actions. It's easy to overlook the power of consistent, incremental efforts, but it's these efforts that ultimately give shape to your grandest aspirations. If you're nodding along, if this call to action resonates within your core, then it's time to cement it. I urge you subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell if you're committed to making this your day one. Imagine the ripple effect each step of your journey could have, and remember, by doing so, you're equipped to seize the benefits laid out within this message. Before we edge towards our conclusion, it's essential to ask yourself, what are the practical steps you'll take from today's insights? How will you pivot from a passive listener to an active agent of your transformation? By the end of this narration, you should be brimming with resolve, ready to undertake meaningful measures that herald a new era in your life. So, is it one day, or day one? Today, you decide. The path before you is for the taking. Embrace it, champion it. And when you look back at this moment, let it be with the knowledge that today was the day you chose to step into the torrential tide of pursuit. As we draw the curtains on today's discourse, I impart this nugget of truth: don't just pursue your dreams, ensnare them, own them. The starting pistol has been fired, and the chase has begun. Will you rise to the challenge? Confront the day with the fierceness of your conviction, because this chase is yours, and it starts right now, right here on day one.